What's going on, guys and gals? This is Auto Tech. So I actually got fairly lucky this season. The winter actually was pretty short this year. Definitely not a usual thing. Sometimes I can get out and, on a clear day during February, end of February, early March, stuff like that. But for official riding season to kind of be started at the beginning of March, well, I guess we're kind of the middle of March, but I've actually been commuting to work for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, that's definitely not a usual thing. Usually the commuting to work isn't until mid-April, end of April. Now, that's not saying that in 2 weeks winter doesn't fully return. The sunshine, though, don't let that confuse you. It is just a touch over 0 degrees Celsius right now, so it's probably the mid-30s for Fahrenheit. And my commutes to work in the morning have been pitch black and about -8 Celsius. So I don't even know what that'd be. That'd be low 20s Fahrenheit. But then the afternoons are beautiful. They're just great. You still have to wear a sweater under your jacket and stuff like that, but it's definitely warm and sunny. And then today's actually a Saturday, and I'm on my way to the shop right now because I got to do some stuff on this bike. But yeah, so for right now it's 10 a.m, 10:45 a.m, and the gauge is telling me 5 degrees Celsius, but I know the Weather Network when I left said -1, so it's somewhere in between there. This is actually the first video that I've tried to record since switching to the 50S. Previous years I was using the 20S, so the audio quality was always pretty good. I don't foresee any sort of issues with the new setup. If anything, it might actually be a little bit better. My 20 was it was so old, it was getting to be it was 6 years old, and the battery life was dying. I was starting to get connection issues with the base of it. Yes, I could have just gotten a new base, but then, that really didn't solve my battery issues and stuff like that. So I figured, why not? Time to upgrade. So far, the thing seems to be pretty good, except for when it comes to connecting with a lesser quality unit. Basically, I just have to turn off a bunch of settings or turn on some settings, and then it works no problem. But then it's I lose my audio multitasking and stuff like that. So it's not a huge deal. But it's just, something I didn't foresee, because before, if I was connected to somebody with my 20S, I could still have music going or the GPS going in the background, whereas now it's I kind of have to turn all that off. But luckily, one of the guys I ride with quite a bit, he just got his 50S yesterday, so he will, then we'll be able to do the whole mesh thing, and we'll be super cool riding our Tigers. There isn't really a purpose to this video. I just thought I'd check in with you guys. I did that little joke Tiger King update thing last year, and then I didn't end up recording a damn thing. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. I don't even have a true excuse for it or a reason for it. I did a lot of riding last season. Now, allegedly, I may or may not have rode across Canada. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but, whatever. Come find me, cops. Here I am. If you followed me on Instagram and stuff like that, you definitely would have seen, all the trips that I did on the Canada side, obviously, because the border's closed. But yeah, last season was a hell of a season for riding, and it was I think it was actually the most riding I've ever done. I just tipped the scales at basically just over 30,000. So that's a pretty big season, considering I was still working full time and I didn't take that many trips. I did the one big one and one. I'm not sure if that last scene just got cut out on me, because I think the Sena thought I was doing something and it you know, like beeped at me. So I don't know. Sometimes the voice commands can be a little bit annoying, because if you're like talking to somebody and you say this, you know, the specific command, it will actually do it still. So hopefully the end of that video didn't get, or that last little section there didn't get cut out. But, you know, if it did, not the end of the world. If you happen to watch my last video where I was doing the valve adjust on this thing and just kind of showing my like findings, I mentioned that, or no, actually it wasn't that video. I don't remember what video it was. Oh, it was the video where I like carried the stuff on the bike. Yes, okay, there we go, here we go. I'm on board now. I had that white Tiger sitting in my garage. Basically, it took us forever to source parts for that thing. Everything is like back order up here, like even at work. Like I work for one of the like big three American brands, and it's like everything is getting to be back ordered. Everything's hard to source, except an engine, of course, because you don't want to do it, and then it's there the next day, because yeah. But so anyways, so I made that video probably about a month ago, if not even a touch longer. And then basically like winter went away, and we were still like waiting on parts and sourcing parts out, and like he just got a shipment yesterday of I think like the last part, so there might still be like one more package coming or something. Like it's been ridiculous here. So I didn't end up doing any of those how-to videos simply because we had no parts. And so now that like riding season's in swing, we're kind of like, well, crap, like what do we do, right? So I'm still going to make the videos. It's just that I'm gonna kind of like repair the bike in stages, since I'm gonna be doing basically the like all the maintenance that you're ever supposed to do on a Tiger. So you don't have to do that all in like one shot. So it's like one evening if the weather's not that great, because we're still at that time of the year where it's like, you know, you can't ride every single evening. So yeah, we'll fix it up here and there. So I will have a bunch of Tiger how-to videos coming. Other than that, I'm not really going to make any promises about other videos, because, you know, I've been unreliable. I'm sorry about that. If you're new to this, or if you're a Tiger fanatic, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because those how-to videos will be coming at some point, and they will be handy for somebody, or they'll pop up on Google, and that's how you found my channel. Yeah, if you're new to this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for taking the time and watching.